Yeah, I was just thinking about it. Felt like a good time to acknowledge, give a bit of credit to people who've had one of these or more of these ridiculous jibbity jabs and have said no more. Full credit to you guys. It takes strength of character to admit you're wrong. It takes strength of character to draw a line in the sand, particularly in a situation with such weight, particularly with such weight behind it, and for a lot of you, a lot of weight in front of it. A lot of you might feel like you're in a bit of a limbo period, not quite part of the old moron gang anymore, but don't really know what to step into and what that looks like and who's there, because I know that it's pretty easy to get pumped with an opinion of anti-Vs and conspiracy theorists and whatever we've been promoted to be, but I've been right up the front of this. I've never been a protester or whatever it's called in my life, but I've been right up the front of this since the very beginning, because I figured it out then. If you figured it out now, there's no difference between us, but I can assure you that you could not cast a net over the cross-section of people who were standing up the front of this and fighting for their kids and our futures. You couldn't. I'm standing next to Muslim women, next to little kids, next to old men, next to rich people, next to poor people. We are all shapes, nations, races, sizes, colours, socio, whatever. It's the most beautiful thing on the planet. And so I'd urge you to go to a stand in the park or join some of the other community groups who think the way that you think now and got your back, because we have your back 100 million%. You are not alone. Well, welcome. Not to the family. Welcome to your truth. Welcome to the freedom. Welcome to everything you've ever dreamed of. Congratulations, you did it. And it's going to get rocky. She's going to be a bumpy ride, because a lot of you are going to start figuring out that because you've asked a question about the jibbity jab, you're going to ask a whole heap more questions about why they would promote such a thing when it doesn't work and all that sort of stuff. And then you're going to have to continue to pull the thread and pull it and pull it and pull it, because while you are part of a movement that has got your back 100%, you will never be alone. We will stand staunch right next to you. You will never, ever be alone again. That does come with responsibility to keep going, to keep pulling on that thread. But don't worry, there's brave warriors who love you already. This is the Great Awakening. And when you pull on that thread, you will continue to understand that this whole thing has got a mega agenda, and they've been weaving it through society for many, many years. And a lot of the shit that's going to unfold for us is all part of the same plan. We are witnessing the biggest theft that's ever taken place. When they talk about safety, they're talking about control. This great reset has its fingers in many pies, and your pie, it's got its finger right in it. So you can't bury your head in the sand. You got no choice. I know it's going to be scary. I know you don't want this. I know you just want everything to go back to normal. But you got to embrace change. And it's got to be in a bigger space. If you're going to lose everything, then you have to let go of that. You have to find a bigger space where you can sit in your body and not think so much, because that's what it's going to take to stand together united, because no one's going to save you. We've got to do this together. But we'll rise up, and all of our dreams come true on the other side of this. It wasn't working before. We need each other. So let go of those judgments, let go of those expectations, let go of that old self, find a bigger space where you can follow your intuition and stand together with us. We're all along for this ride together. This is the Great Awakening. What a time to be alive. And go to a stand in the park or go to one of these other community groups. You cannot be alone in this. You cannot be alone in this. Very, very important. Anyway, my name's Brady, by the way, and I started a stand in the park 2 years ago. Hopefully I'll meet you one day. Welcome to the club.